Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to Mr. Krabbe's Reading Corner. Today, we're going to be taking a peek at Tacky the Penguin by Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Mansinger. I have with me a glass of cold water, no ice in it though, because I don't like ice in my water. And I have water because you might be able to hear Mr. Krabbe here is feeling kind of gruffy and stuffy. So I went ahead and got a drink. Let's get rocking and rolling here. Whoop, there he is. Tacky the Penguin. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice, icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. He's got a fish sandwich there, and I got married in a shirt like that. For those of you that don't know, I'm married, and I got married in a shirt just like that. Oh, man. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. What do you think they'd be saying to each other here?
Oh, good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, it's just good morning. Here we are on the other side. Oh, it's so good to see you, old chap. Oh, of course.
Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Look at him go. He's about to smack him into the water. Oh, man. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. Oh, this is great. His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. I loved going swimming at my grandma's house, and I'd always try to do cannonballs. I could never quite get the form right, but it looks like Tacky's got his technique down. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How Many Toes Does a Fish Have? Tacky was an odd bird. He's got he's got his accordion there going to town. One day, the penguins heard thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could mean only one thing. Hunters had come. Oh no. They all seem pretty worried about that, don't they? When he's listening for it, he's hearing that thump, thump, thump we have there. And Tacky doesn't look like he cares very much. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough as the thump, thump, thump drew closer. The penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march 'em with the switch, and we'll sell 'em for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." And do they look like nice guys to you? I wonder if they're related. They don't look very nice, do they? Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice.
Oh, dearie me, it does not seem safe at all.
Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, We're gonna catch some pretty penguins and we'll march them with a switch. We'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich. Let's see what Tacky's got to say. What's happening? Blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins, that's what's happening." Oh, and he's scared there. You see him hiding? I almost missed him. "Penguins?" said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march neatly in a row?" And he marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 2.5, 0. The hunters look. Something that I'm going to pause just for a moment. Tacky tries so hard to pretend to be the kind of penguin that he isn't. Like any of his companions, and he just can't do it. He has his own rhythm to his walk. That's awesome. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked, and he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. I bet they did. They're kidding. We're in the splash zone. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? And how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yep, I wonder." Oh, and they're not liking that song. He's looking right at me. Why are you singing like that, Mr. Krabbe?" The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. It is all over the place. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. Oh, and there's more Tackies. We gotta look at the rest of these friends. Oh my goodness. Tacky goes to camp. Tacky's Christmas. Tacky in trouble. We just missed that. Tacky. 3 cheers for Tacky. Tacky and the Emperor. Tacky in the Winter Games. Tacky Locks. And 3 Bears. And Happy Birthday. I'm gonna find these for us, okay? I'm gonna find these for us. Tacky the Penguin does not fit with his sleek and graceful companions, but they find his difference is less annoying when his odd behavior saves the day. And didn't it, friends? Didn't it? I mean, Tacky really did come in the end and save the day, didn't he? I mean, if it weren't for Tacky, I think they would definitely be going home and getting rich, rich, rich off of the penguins, don't you think? I think what we could pull away from this book, if anything, is that there are people in this world that don't like you the way they are, and instead of trying to understand how you are, they'll just kind of turn away. And at the end of the day, like Tacky here, don't doubt yourselves. Every one of y'all is useful and helpful. You can be useful and helpful in way more ways than you could think. And just like Tacky here, nobody wanted to be around him. Nobody on his island wanted to be around him. But after things got pushed to shove, Tacky not only protected his companions that didn't care for him, he saved the day. He used his personality and the way he held himself to drive away the hunters. Every one of y'all has something that can really be useful and really be helpful. So don't think just because somebody doesn't like something you've got that it's bad, because it might not be. Because you might just be like Tacky here, going 3, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2.5, 0. And it's just the beat of your own drum. And that's okay. I thought this book was great. Helen Lester, illustrated by Lynn Mansinger. I am so excited to check out the rest of the Tacky books. I had so much fun reading this. I hope y'all had a lot of fun listening. Oh my gosh, what a fun book! And we're gonna have the rest of them. I'm gonna have the rest of them on here at some point because this was so much fun. I hope y'all had as much fun listening as I did reading, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.